This report from the Cato Institute really outlines where President Trump stands on deregulation quite well. It takes a look at the first 2 years of each of these presidents' terms and total regulations and just how far below President Trump was as compared to G.W. Bush and President Obama. Now, if you take a look at the deregulatory actions, and this is under Executive Order 13771, that means that for every regulation you put in place, you have to remove 2 existing regulations. And that came from President Trump, and the amount of those actions were 243. So clearly, that's a big theme for him. The one area, though, where it's different is when it comes to technology.
We're going to be watching the hearings today very closely because there's no question that what the big tech companies are doing is very bad.
And you can see it in just what big tech is up against in D.C. I mean, under President Trump, you have the DOJ and its antitrust lawsuit against Google. You also had the Democrat Representative David Cicilline, also in his antitrust legislative report. Also, you have some hearings about Section 230, which is where tech companies would be on the hook for stuff posted on their website. So all of that happening right now. And under President Biden, it might not be too different. Here is what he said to a New York Times op-ed piece. He said, "What I'm suggesting is that some of the things that are going on are simply wrong and require government regulation. And it's happened every single time there's been a major technological breakthrough in humanities since the 1800s, and this requires it." Now, the question is, what companies would really be on the hook? And I looked at the Cicilline report that specifically outlined the issues for certain tech companies like Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook. Like Facebook, for example, they are accused of using their data to buy smaller competitive threats. Amazon promoting its own products, Google promoting its own offerings, Apple requiring that developers implement in-app purchases or else they kick them off the App Store. So things like that are really front and center for big tech. So does the market care? The answer? Not so much. Here is a normalized chart of all those big 4 companies from when President Trump took office until now, and you can see that Apple and Amazon are really outperforming. Part of that is going to be the tech theme, as we've been talking about all evening, how that has been a safe haven. Recently, it's been sort of the work from home trade that's really helped these companies. But it really highlights the risk if we do get something material, what it does to their bottom line, their ability to grow revenue, that's going to be key.